If you're a man and you don't have values, you don't stand for nothing. So my last video was about masculinity and what I believe distinguishes a boy from a man. In this video, I want to expand on that topic a little bit and talk about what my values are. And these are the 3 pillars that I personally use in order to basically live my life, where all my behaviors stem from. If you're a man and you don't have values, you don't stand for nothing. And if you don't stand for nothing, it's impossible for you to defend the people who you love. It's impossible for you to make a firm statement in the world. You see, this is one of the biggest problems that I've always felt. I felt like I couldn't exert my will upon the world. I felt like a leaf kind of blowing in the wind until I took ownership of my masculinity. And you don't do this by watching YouTube videos, ironically. And you don't do this by reading about masculinity. You do this by sinking into who you already are. You do this by feeling and connecting with your masculine instincts. A truly spiritual man will feel the need to protect. So self-improvement, as I said in my previous video, shouldn't be something you do for you. It should be something that you do because you want to be the best version of yourself to protect your family, to protect your wife, and to protect your children. And so what I want to get into here is the specific values that I personally garner in order to curate what I stand for and what I don't stand for. The number 1 value is truth. And truth is important because as a man, people have to be able to trust your word. When you say something, make sure that you have an iron word. Because if you don't, then people cannot trust you. You cannot be reliable. And more so, you cannot abide by your value. Truth and honesty are extremely important, especially when you're dealing with self-development. If you kind of give yourself easy, comfortable lies, which may feel good on the front end, you'll know deep down that you're fucking up. You won't be able to progress in your life as much as you could if you actually tell the truth to yourself, because you just keep lying to yourself, right? It's like that guy who says he's gonna quit smoking cigarettes, but he just says it's my last one, it's my last one, it's never the last one. Number 2 is loyalty, and loyalty has been something of a recent theme in my life where there was this falling out in my group of friends, and I basically cut a lot of people out because I realized that there's a lack of loyalty, because people often try to, play both sides of a conflict, right? Like they want to be friends with both sides. And I remember saying, hey, look, like it's impossible to be neutral in this conflict. Some people take this as kind of a tantrum, but in my opinion, if you're someone who's a true friend and you're loyal to someone and you really love them, then you'll stick with them. And if you don't stick with them, or if you also stick with the other person, it's a sign that you're not really standing for anything. And I don't really respect that, to be honest. This is a personal value of mine. It doesn't mean you should share this, but this is just how I personally feel and how I was brought up.
If I have an acquaintance and I have a friend, I don't want to, but if it comes to it and I have to fuck over the acquaintance to save my friend, you're gone. We have no loyalty. Whereas if this person has been loyal to me for 3 years and has done this and this and this, I will go to extreme lengths.
My 3rd value is family, and family in the sense of obviously a future wife and future children, but also my friends and my tribe, quote unquote. And this ties in with loyalty as well. In order to have a family, I gotta be able to protect and provide for them. I feel this very instinctual nature inside me to just stick by my family no matter what and do whatever must be done for them. So as I said in my previous video, what distinguishes a boy from a man-child is the fact that a man is capable of sacrificing for someone greater than himself, for a cause greater than himself, for a family. A man is capable of putting himself in the place where he needs to be and not where he wants to be. By the way, I don't think there's anything wrong with having fun, but when fun is dictating the entirety of your life, when you're living this kind of nihilistic perspective where nothing matters, then you just become depressed because you're unable to sink into that deep masculine nature and give yourself to something greater. And family is like such a mainstream purpose, I would say, but even that in today's day and age is being lost. And so this has been yet another short take on the importance of values. If you don't have values as a man, I don't think you're really worthy of any respect because you don't really stand for anything. And if you don't stand for anything, you're completely cut off from your masculinity. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.